Hey you guys, welcome to your weekend edition Love and General reading. This is for the element of water. So if you're Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising, these messages are for you for the weekend of September the 20th through the 22nd, 2024. So now thank you guys for all your love and support. Keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully get some clarity. If you're wanting to book a personal reading, be sure to email me first. And then if you're looking for your individual sign reading, those are on Patreon. Okay, so we have the overall energy as the Hermit, the Ace of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Ace of Wands, Six of Cups, and the Lovers. Okay, so I kind of feel like maybe you guys have been just really doing some sort of soul searching, trying to go within, searching for answers. Maybe you've been trying to find out things about yourself, things about your path, and just in general looking for clarity. You could also be feeling just kind of introverted, just wanting to keep to yourself. Maybe there are some things going on where you've been suspicious of people, suspicious of the people around you. And maybe you just want to stay clear of that. Kind of feels too like, you know, maybe you're doing some sort of personal research, trying to find out something in regards to your past or your family. I feel like the things that you're coming across has made you still questionable or made you suspicious of certain people. If you're into astrology, I kind of feel like you're trying to understand like why there's been some sort of conflict, or why have there been some sort of blockages, and it just seems like you're trying to find the answers to that. I do feel that you're going to find a new piece of information that kind of helps bring things together for you. In regards to love, there's a possibility that you're dating or are involved in some situationship. And I kind of feel like maybe you're trying to find out if what this person has been telling you is true. Maybe you've had to take something in your own hands. You're like, I don't believe them. Let me go see for myself. And it looks like you've been trying to find some information. And whatever you came across could have caused some sort of drama or conflict. But at least you received some sort of information that you needed. I kind of feel too like if you're looking for your soulmate, you are going to find them. But it does seem like you had to search high and low. It also could be that this person has been looking for you. Maybe you're not even aware of it. You're not aware of the fact that somebody's been just looking for their soulmate, and they finally come across your path. I feel that when you find your person, or when you guys like come together, initially you guys are going to try to fight the feeling or resist it for whatever reason. And then I feel like you just kind of succumb to the feelings that you're having for one another. And, you know, you just kind of enter a relationship. It still seems like it could potentially still be like a little bit of a messy situation. I don't know who's in, But something's going on where, you know, one of you has been torn, maybe still dealing with somebody. Or maybe you're dealing with a person who has not wanted to commit, or who has like these commitment issues. You kind of like have been pushing them, or start to push them more about like making a decision. It's like, look, like, I know you're talking to so and so, or you don't really want to commit, but I need this, or whatever the conversation is. And I kind of feel like this person is now at a crossroad. They're like, okay, they finally like really confronted me about this. I need to make a decision. Are we going to commit, or am I going to continue to just like be open and not have labels or whatever? So yeah, I kind of feel that that is how that situation might play out. And it also could be you. Maybe you're the one that's just like, I don't know if I want to commit, you know, but you're now in a situation where it seems like you need to make that decision. There also could be some sort of attraction that develops between you and another person unintentionally. It's like, we were just laughing and talking, we were just having fun, but now I'm starting to find this person attractive. Now I think this person's my soulmate. What am I going to do? You know, I kind of feel that your situation has a question mark on it, because it depends on what you decide. You're going to need to make some sort of decision. I feel that this has to happen. I feel like the universe wanted you to, you know, look at both sides of a situation, or compare two people to see what it is that you were going to do. So yeah, you basically have some kind of decision to make in love. And then going back to a general situation, it still seems like you are faced with a decision to make over the weekend. Do you want to stay or go? Do you want to take this new job offer, or just keep the job that you have? Do you want to move forward, or move? Do you want to move, or do you want to stay where you are? Like, there's some kind of decision that you're needing to make, and I feel like it's very significant, because it affects, like, you know, how things go in your life moving forward. And a lot of times too, a decision kind of happens when you are on some sort of a path, and you feel that this is the path that you're supposed to be on. And then the universe kind of like just throws you a curveball, and it's just like, no, you're not really on the right path. Like, let's interrupt this before it goes any further. And the universe just kind of intervenes your situation and puts you on a different path. So it could be that, like, you were walking one way, and then you just kind of like get redirected, but not so much in a forceful way. It's just like you didn't know you had this option, and you end up going in that direction. Now there also could be some significant things in regards to Virgo, Gemini, or Scorpio in your life. And another thing that's going on is that you're being forced out of your comfort zone. Maybe you were very comfortable being isolated or in hermit mode, but there's something going on where it's like now you have to come out of that. And then two, whatever it is that you were afraid of or you were hesitant about, the universe is like making a situation very uncomfortable for you, so that you have to make a decision or take some kind of action. It's like you can't just keep saying, I don't know, or I'm afraid. It's like, nope, you got to go out there. So you're being forced to start something new in your life. But I feel like it's exciting, or something that you would be passionate about, whatever it is. You were just afraid to do it. And then I feel like once you start this new whatever it is, you'll come to find out that you're natural at it. If it's something more like a situation or a job, it's like once you start, you're like, oh, like I'm very good at this. You know, I should have did this a long time ago. If it's somebody that you're interested in, that you were fighting against, and you finally just start talking to them, it just starts to feel like a natural connection. It's just like, oh, why was I fighting this? This feels so natural being with you. I feel like you are also just in general reminiscing about the past. Or something is like a reminder, something comes back to you, and I feel like it's from a past life. Maybe you used to do something in a past life. Maybe you're connecting with someone because you knew them in a past life. A lot of times you're attracted to certain things because likely it has some sort of past life residue to it. Like maybe you always wanted to play the guitar and you're like, I don't know why I've always been drawn to the guitar. You know, maybe in a previous life, that's what you did. And so in this life, maybe it's not a profession, but it's a hobby or something. Either you have been observing several people in a clever way, or several people have been observing you in ways that you weren't aware of. Okay, it's a possibility that someone has been tested or being tested. Another thing, if you've been getting like a lot of attention, it might make you feel a little uncomfortable, especially if you're shy, or if you're just like overly humble. Like something could be going on where like you're in a spotlight and it's just very uncomfortable for you. It kind of makes me think of like when somebody's like, speech, 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 and somebody's like, oh my God, I don't want to make a speech. I didn't plan anything. And then they get up on a podium and then it starts off a little awkward. And then all of a sudden it's just like flowing. And they're like, where did that come from? You know, it's like after they step down, everybody's like, oh my God, those were the most beautiful words I ever heard. Oh, your story was so like, and then you just kind of realize that maybe that is something that's always been programmed within you, but you didn't know how to access it. And then because you were forced in that situation, you discovered that you were a natural at it. Yeah. So if you've been hiding or trying to shy away from something, you're being forced to take some sort of action towards that. I feel like there's also something going on in a legal situation. Maybe you'll be pushed out of some sort of legal agreement or contract. Now, another way I'm seeing this is maybe in a dating situation, there's several people that are trying to shoot their shot with you, but you're like shooting them all down. You're like, mm-mm. Or just being very selective in regards to, you know, who you want to move forward with. I'm also seeing something like being carved. So I don't know if you are getting some sort of a tattoo, especially of someone that either you broke up with or someone who passed away. I feel like there's a strong possibility that some of you could find your person or fall in love with someone. You just realize that this is who you would want to settle down with. This is someone that you can imagine seeing you growing old with. There's an old connection that you're having with someone. Now it does kind of look like maybe something is dreamy or in a dream. It could be that you had a dream about this already and then it happens. Or maybe you're just dreaming about connecting with somebody because it's getting ready to happen. I just kind of feel like somebody's search is over. You don't have to worry anymore. Somebody might remind you of your father. If you're traveling, there's some place that you might go to that ends up feeling like home or very familiar, even though you've never been there. And that's, again, kind of related to a past life situation. You just feel like this is home. This is where I belong. This is where I used to live. Like maybe you just start recognizing streets and you don't know how. I feel like the past is being returned to you or you are returning to your past. I feel like you're going to take some sort of a risk. It also seems like you're doing something and it seems like you're not putting much thought into it. But what you don't realize is that this is where Spirit has been guiding you all along. I also see a conversation between two people that maybe you have been trying to avoid. Somebody also could be wandering into your life because they just got out of a relationship. Seems like there is something also significant in regards to an air sign and an earth sign. Could be something one of them says or both of these people say to you, or a conversation, like I said, that is just like so profound that it changes your whole perspective of things. I feel like something is being activated within you and all of a sudden you get it. Now I'm also getting something in regards to a doctor's visit. I don't know if something is being revealed in regards to a doctor's visit or what. I don't know, maybe something is confirmed or something is just very unexpected, but it makes sense what the doctor reveals, or something is revealed about your health. Also, it seems like you're able to detach or let go of a situation that you didn't think you could do. Especially, let's say you have been sad about something for months and months, and then all of a sudden, I don't know, it's just this one thing that somebody says to you, and then it's just like done. It's gone, all the grief or the sadness. All right, let's pull some energy cards. All right, additional messages for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. All right, you have financial constraints, walking away, Goddess of the Moon, overall energy, journey. So maybe it does feel like you've been on some sort of a journey. Like I said, you've been doing some kind of soul searching, doing some sort of research. I kind of feel like you're ready to let something go. Like you don't want to worry about something anymore. But that also means that you might end up cutting your losses. Whatever it is, though, you're just like, I don't care. It is what it is. And you're just like walking away from a situation that wasn't nourishing for you. And I feel like you're off to find nourishment. You're off to find peace or enlightenment. If this is about like a job or something, maybe you are just walking away from a job, even though you know that's going to of course affect your finances. Even if you do have something saved, it's like, yeah, but now that's a month that I gotta take out of my savings until I find something else. So it's kind of like you're just like choosing to cut your losses and just leave a situation. And then it does seem like this is what your higher self is telling you to do. You're like, I feel like my spirit needs me to do this. Something may have enlightened you, and you're just following the flow. And also in regards to the eclipse, you might also start to experience the effects of it now. Maybe something was revealed to you during that eclipse, and it's giving you some sort of aha moment. Yeah. And you might also, you know, get a little choked up or emotional about something that's going on this weekend. Whether it's just something that you're watching on TV or somebody's story you heard, or maybe it's something going on in your own personal life, but you might find yourself being very emotional. Yeah. All right, so hopefully these messages help. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys for watching. Sending you love and grace.